And good evening, everybody. Apparently, this transition didn't happen as I expected it to happen. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. My name is Yannick. I'm the French guy from Switzerland. And you may have noticed there were ads at the beginning of this stream. It's not to try and monetize the channel. It's just that now we have 59 minutes free of pre-roll. So anyone joining between now and the next 58 minutes won't have any pre-roll. So I hope you will forgive me for this start of stream. That's gonna happen again in an hour, unfortunately. But hey, that's the way we roll these times, right? So we are going to do some Atom integration. First, I need to fix something on my webcam, apparently. So I'm going to do something. Hopefully, that's not gonna disrupt the stream. That should. It did disrupt the stream, did it? Yeah. Let's try this. No, it's broken. Okay. My webcam is broken now. Great. That's a good beginning. That's a very good beginning. What can I do to fix that? I have no idea. Let's do this and this. No, it's still not working. No webcam then. Hey Phil, how are you? Are you seeing my webcam moving or not? Because I'm seeing a frozen image of myself, but I do not care as long as you can see me moving. I don't know. I am stuck. Yes. Okay. If I do that and then that, it didn't fix the thing. Well, we're gonna have to deal without the webcam, I'm afraid, because I don't know how to fix that. Maybe do that. I don't know. No, that did not help. I don't know. Try. Maybe I'm going to try and do that. No, it's stuck. It's stuck. Oh well. What can I do? Maybe try and change the resolution. Let's try and do some weird stuff live. This, nope, that didn't help. It's frozen. Oh, it's even it's not connected. It doesn't see it as connected. Maybe if I try. Hold on for a sec. I'm going to mute the microphone for a second. That did it. I had to unplug it and replug it. But now, yes, it's working just fine. Yay! Woohoo! We are back. Sorry about that. That happens. Live streams and stuff. So, what are we going to do tonight? We are going to try and connect Atom and domotics. So right now, if you go to the channel points, you should be able to see that I have some channel points. Let me go and grab my own channel. Come on. There we go. I'm going to go on my own channel. That's going to be one more viewer. I don't know. I don't think it works like that. And if you go to... Oh, audio is a bit weird. I think might have done something wrong. What have I done? Properties. Now it's capturing the microphone. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Yeah, that's the microphone. No, that's not the webcam. It's speaking this microphone. How weird is that? When you say weird. Oh yes, it's speaking the webcam. It is speaking. Oh, I know. It's yeah. Okay. I need to go there, do this, and then do. And it should be okay now. Is it? Let's see. Yeah, now it's good. Now it's good. OBS is weird sometimes. Yeah, it's life. Right, so what was I saying? Yes, Atom and Domotics. So right now, if you go to the channel points at the bottom of your chat, and you open the channel points, you can see there's turn the light on and turn the light off channel point redemption. So you don't see the light, but you can see the reflection of the light on my head. Right now the light is turned off, and if I go and do this, I'm going to turn the light on and redeem that, and now you can see on my head the light is shining. And if I go on channel point and turn the light off and redeem that, and now the light is no longer shining. Right. So this is done with Atom. Let's go to this screen and we shall see Atom in all its glory. There we go. And so what we're doing right now is we're using this thing, which is a command line Node.js tool that connects to my Hue bridge downstairs and turns the light on and off. What I want to do is replace this command line thing with a script, probably a Python script, that is going to post a message to Domotics MQTT client, or server actually. It's not going to be very useful for this light because obviously I can do it like this, but at some point in the future, I want to replace, well, not replace, but add some LEDs on those bookshelves here. Some LED strips. And also I'm going to have a clock somewhere in there, sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna have a clock somewhere in there, and I want people to be able to change the colors and things like that. And that's gonna be driven by a Raspberry Pi, and this Raspberry Pi is going to listen to an MQTT server because that's the easiest way to do things. I could do my own web server and stuff and like that, but why would I do that when I can have a Domotics instance running on a Raspberry Pi with everything already in place? So we are going to do just that. Now, if I go here, you should be able to see a Raspberry Pi. And at the trick, I use a trick, I just discovered a trick tonight. So this, what you're seeing now, is the screen of the Raspberry Pi captured by a video card, right? But I am not using a separate keyboard or mouse. Instead, if I go to this screen, you can see here, I have a VNC session. So while I'm going to use the VNC session to do stuff, I'm going to show you the real screen from the Raspberry Pi. And that's great. And that's great. Now, because like that, doing this, I can open my web browser here and copy and paste stuff, and you don't even see what I'm doing. I can pretend I'm a genius or something. Right, let's first, so this is a Raspberry Pi with Raspbian 32 bits. And it's I just installed it tonight. It's been updated. It's ready for use, but Domotics is not installed there. So I see some chat. Oh, but well, I have, yes. Oh, so fancy thing. I have added the chat on this window. So, are you talking about the clock that you showed part for over at Wimpy's Discord? Yes, exactly. I am talking exactly about that. Let me show you. Let me show you, because you're talking about it. So let me show you. So this is the base, right? So this is a box. It's missing some holes because I forgot to put the holes in the back. Inside of that, this is going to hold the LED strip. Obviously, two are missing right now, but they're going to be there. And this goes inside of this, like that. So I'm gonna pass the cable through those holes, solder everything in the front, put that in the back. That's why I need some holes in here. And then I'm going to glue that, because that's the easiest way. And then I have this thing, which is all white in front and where the thing is here, and this goes on top of that. Okay, so now there's a trick. There's a trick. If you look at that closer, you can see that it has been printed in white for, I think it's 4 layers or something like that. And the rest is printed in black. And what I did is I designed this thing and then I sliced it and I edited the J-code and I stopped at the 4th layer. And I was waiting next to my printer and I kept the bed temperature and the nozzle temperature up. And I changed the filament because I don't have one of those fancy 3D printers where you can program, well, you can load two or more filaments. So I had to do that manually. But that means the white part is actually printed at almost the same time as the black one, and it's fused. So I haven't tried it yet, but hopefully I'm gonna have 4 of those. And that's gonna make a 7 segment display. And with 4 of those, I can make a clock. And then a Raspberry Pi is going to drive that. I'm in the process of cleaning the mess that is in front of me and that you can't see right now. Because it's an absolute mess. And hopefully, if I can clean that and have an arm for my phone or a second webcam, maybe I'll have a view of my desk while I do the soldering and stuff like that. I don't know yet. That's to be defined. All right, we still have some time ahead of us, so let's move on. I'm going to install Domotics on the Pi. So let's go to the Pi view, and I'm going to paste the command. So that's the easy way to install Domotics. I think that's what they say here. That's my stream. That's not what I want. I want to show you this screen now. So install Domotics the easy way, and that's what I want to do because easy is always better. I'm going to show you the real screen. So that's the command to install Domotics. Let's do that. Hopefully it's not gonna take too long because well, it's not really interesting to watch it download stuff. It's more interesting to configure stuff. Yeah, curl to bash, I know, but I will tell you a secret. I downloaded the script before and I looked into it. So it's not doing anything malicious. Yeah, well, I haven't tried to Insert transfer device automation. Yes, okay, do that. Select services, just HTTP, yes, that's okay. Port 8080, that's okay. HTTPS, we don't need that. OnPy domotics, if you want. And while it does that, and I'm going to try and fix the webcam that apparently has another delay. And if it breaks, I know the fix now. Is it broken? No, it's not broken, and I think I've fixed the delay. Right, let's do this. Point your browser to this 10.0.0.232. I need to take notes of that. Let's open a text editor. I'm going to go back to this screen, and we have the DNC session behind us. 10.0.0.232:8080. Should we want a broken HTTPS, we could do that. So let's try that. Let's go here. I have too many screens, and so that is not working. That is not working. Okay. Oh, it was not enabled, probably. Let's try something. So, if config, this is, well, probably what the address it told us. Let's telnet localhost 8080. Telnet is not installed. Huh. Okay. Never mind. Let's do that. Telnet 10.0.0. I forgot already. 232 on port 8080. Yeah, get slash. It does something. Okay. So now we can go back here, and we can try and reload that. Yes. Okay, this is domotics, right? Now I need to what? I need to try and link domotics to my Hue bridge. Okay, let's have a look. Domotics Hue bridge. Installing the Hue hardware device. Native support. Setup. Go to the setup hardware page and select Philips Hue bridge as the hardware type. That's what I was doing. Setup hardware type. Ooh. We have a Philips Hue bridge somewhere. Philips Hue bridge. Yes, name. Well, let's be creative, shall we? Philips Hue bridge. Okay, do not enable this option for devices that do not receive data. Well, okay. Okay, enter the IP address of the Philips Hue bridge. You can also find this in your network router. The port for the Philips Hue bridge, normally 80, unless you share one over the internet. First time, leave the username empty and press the link button on the Philips Hue bridge and press the register. Okay, I need to find the IP address of my bridge, so I'm going to do that off screen, just because it's my router, you know, and I'm not even though it should be protected, I'm still a bit concerned So while I do this, which should not take very long, I go there and I go to my DHCP settings, and I'm going to have a look at the Philips. Where is my Philips thingy? It's there. 10.0.0.2.20. Okay, back to here. Remote address 10.0.0.2.20. Port, they said it's 80. Is that what they said? Normally 80 unless you share one. No, I don't share one, so it's probably 80. For interval, I don't want to do that. Username, leave the username empty and press the link button on the Philips Hue bridge, then press the register on bridge button. Right, so I'm gonna have to run downstairs and press on that button. So I will bring the chat, for example, and then I'm going to run downstairs. I will be right back. I should probably mute this thing while I'm here. Alright, so now let's go back. Wow. Yes, Phil, I should have run an ad. You are right. Let's go back to here and register on bridge. Link button not pressed. You're a liar. I did press that button. It's gonna make me go back. It's gonna make me go back. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to follow Phil's advice. I'm going to run an ad while I'm not there. So I'm going to do that. And we're back. And it was a good thing that an ad was running because I had to go back twice. Because the first time I went back, it didn't work. And so I had to come back. So now, as you can see, it has been registered. And so now I can click add to add this hardware thing. Oh, I have two. No, I need to remove one now. So 3, delete. Okay. Right, so I have one Hue bridge. Now what? Adding additional lights. The meeting will then automatically add all your lamps and to the device page unused. Okay. So we should have a device here. Ooh! Yes, so we've got my living room, my daughter's room, my room, my office. That's the one we are interested in. Okay, so add device, name. Yes, add device. So now this device is somewhere here. Okay, and it's off. And if I click on... Yeah, I should be able to do that, but I don't want to do that. Yes, it's working. All right. And the funny thing is, if I redeem, so it's now it's off. If I redeem some channel points, where will I get my channel points? Somewhere here. We should see it change. I'm gonna have to try and have both my Twitch channel on my screen and your screen. If I try and redeem my channel points and turn the light on, we should see it turn on Domotics too. It's on, but it's... Oh yes, it's on at 8%. So let's bump that to 100%. And then go back to my Twitch channel and turn the light off. And we should see... Yes, it's off. Domotics. Alright, so... Whether I do that through Domotics or through Atom, it works. Now I want to activate or connect or enable the MQTT server from Domotics. So Domotics MQTT server. MQTT Domotics. No. You'll need Domotics running on a Pi. Yes, a MQTT broker. We use Mosquito. We'll install that later. Add virtual hardware to Domotics. Create an MQTT client gateway via LAN interface on localhost. You also want to use... No, we don't want that. We only want that. So, installing Mosquito. It is highly recommended that you are using Debian or Raspbian and... We're going to install Mosquito. Warning, from Mosquito 2.0.x, you need extra configuration, else no connection is made by Domotics. See this thing. Right, I don't have Mosquito unless it is installed by default. Let's see. Nope, I don't have Mosquito. To fix this, edit and add. Okay. Not that. No. Okay. There's a guide here. Okay. I'm guessing sudo apt install Mosquito. Mosquito Debian repository. Let's try. Let's just try that. Sudo apt install Mosquito. It's thinking about it. Yes. And it's going to install stuff. libmosquito 1. Mosquito. Is that the client or is that the server? Is there like something like Mosquito server or something? No, there's not. So there's Mosquito and that should install both the server and the command line client. Let's do that. Setting up Mosquito. Okay, come on, Mosquito. Alright, Mosquito has been installed. What else now? What else? Well, I guess just in the, yeah, I've just installed Mosquito. Yeah, okay. Now let's see what version we have. Paste. We have version 2011, so we need to fix this. Edit that. Do VI that. And what did they say to do? Edit the file and add this. Okay. Paste. Okay. If only a MQTT broker is needed, then continue to add hardware. Okay. Add hardware MQTT client gateway. Main parameters. No. Push topics. The published topic is determined by setting and or on which floor plan is built. Just tell me what to do. The needs to subscribe to the Mosquitto MQTT message broker that is now running locally. Under setup hardware, add a device of type MQTT client gateway LAN interface. No, I was on the right window. That's here. Setup hardware. Type MQTT client gateway interface. Remote address. Localhost on 8080. No username, no passwords. Topic prefix, leave empty for domotics/in and out domotics/out. Okay. Add. Please enter a name. Yes. MQTT. Come on. MQTT gateway. And let's click add. Add. Oh. Same as earlier. I clicked twice. Right, okay, I have an MQTT gateway. Apparently. Now what? Publish topic. The published topic is... ouais, yeah, okay. Other parameter... No, exception... Test if Domotics received data. Create a dummy virtual temperature sensor. Under setup hardware, add a device of type dummy. Does nothing use for virtual situation with the name of your choice. Under setup hardware, add a dummy device. Okay. Setup hardware. Add a dummy device. How do I add a dummy device? Okay. Dummy. There we go. Well, let's call it dummy for MQTT test. Add. Okay, we have a dummy device. In the corresponding entry you just created dummy hardware, click the create virtual sensor button that appears following is type, then enter the name of your choice. Okay. Let's click here. Virtual temp sensor and temperature. Did they say something? Under setup device, click the IDX. Under setup devices. Okay, so let's create this thing. Sensor creator can be found in devices. Okay, devices. Setup devices. It's here. Okay. Under setup devices, get the IDX number for your temperature. Let's say it's 1. Is it? No, it's 14. Okay. So let's keep that in mind. It's 14. Then publish a temperature measurement to the virtual sensor IDX noted above. Like this. Okay. Copy. And go to Domotics here. And then we need to send... can we do that from here? Probably not. Probably I need to go to the Raspberry Pi. So if we paste that and replace 1 with 14, Mosquito pub command not found. Apt search mosquito. App search mosquito. There's mosquito clients. Oh, okay. So the mosquito is the server, and I need mosquito clients. Sudo apt install mosquito clients. Let's do this. Okay. I'm gonna have to go here and see. Okay. That's installing. What else? Okay, it's done. So now if I repeat this command, nothing happened, which means probably something happened in here. Nope. It's still at 0 degrees. Maybe I missed something. Let's go back. Or can change that. Probably if I was on the right screen, it would be better. Okay, so that's not what I wanted. Log. Oh, there we go. No. No. That's this one I want. That's this one I want. Okay. And I changed something earlier. Okay, let's trash this one. Okay, go back to hardware. Create a virtual sensor. And it's gonna be... It was an air quality something, I guess. But I'm not sure if I need to leave it at that. Hello, Danny. I have created this device, which is now which is still device 14, but that's an air quality, and that's not what I am sending, I think. So let's see. Did it change something in Mosquito? I don't think it did. But that's some. Do I have to add that to some? Are you sure you want to remove this device from the use device? No, I don't want. It's okay, but it's not. It's not reading. Oh, forgot about this. Forgot about a lot of stuff actually. Setup hardware. Alright, let's go back to the MQTT client and see. It's enabled. Okay, localhost 8080. That's probably wrong. 8080 is the Domotics thing, not the MQTT gateway. That's what's wrong. Did they say that I should leave localhost or the IP address of the system where the MQTT broker server is running if installed on another system? Okay, it's not installed on another system, so it probably doesn't even need that. Ports, I don't need the port. Username and password, there's no username and password. True, flat, okay. Then here they say Domotics in, Domotics out, but that's the default. Leave empty for Domotics in. But this thing that I just removed should probably... Please enter an address. Okay. Let's say that. And then please enter a port. I don't know the port. I don't know the port number. Port 1883 or the port of the MQTT broker. Okay, let's it's written in the documentation. Read the freaking documentation, French guy. My God, this French guy is really stupid sometimes. Except I created a new one instead of removing the changing this one. So 5 I need to delete. Okay, and then 3 I need to update. So that's the port number, and then update. Yeah, Domotics UI is not the greatest, but Domotics is great. So, alright, do I have the device, or did I kill the device? Device 14, I'm going to kill that. Okay, and I'm going to create a new one. Hardware, create virtual sensors. Virtual temperature sensor, and let's say that it's a temperature sensor, because that's what we want. Sensor created and can be found in the device tab. Great. Go to the devices, and we have a virtual temperature sensor, still IDX 1414. It's at 0 degrees, and if we run this thing here, hopefully it's gonna be at 25 degrees. Right, our MQTT integration works. That is great. Now, how do I send an MQTT message to this from... So copy that. I'm going to try and send that from my machine and not from the Raspberry Pi itself. Well, I should be able to do this and replace localhost with the IP of my Raspberry Pi, which is 10.0.0.232. 10.0.0.232, and let's say that it's now very, very hot, and we're going to have 30 degrees. Connection refused. Of course, connection refused. Why would it work? Let's go back to the Raspberry Pi for a moment. Let's bring the big screen. And it's probably something to do with how Domotics, Mosquito is bound. I'm pretty sure it's bound to 127.0.0.1. So sudo vi mosquito conf. How do I make Mosquito listen to... It is etc mosquito conf.d. Well, there's no conf.d, so... Oh yes, there is. And there's a readme, which doesn't really help. So... Google is my friend. Or any other search engine. But let's do that. On the right screen, it's better. Mosquito bind to 0000. Set up Mosquito on home server. Yes. Go away. Set up Mosquito conf as this. Port forward. I don't need to port forward anything. I'm on my local network. Sudo vi mosquito conf, and then here they said to do that. Okay. Sudo systemctl status mosquito. Okay. Restart mosquito. Oops. Beeped. I don't know if you heard it beeped, but it didn't like what I did to it. Mosquito has been restarted, so let's try and do that again. Yes. Let's go and have a look at the temperature on the virtual sensor. Is it at 30 degrees now? It is! It's working. Right. So, I just need now to figure out what should I send to Domotics via Mosquito to turn this lamp, this bulb on and off. That's index 4, but we already knew that. I'm pretty sure I can try and wing it. So, index is gonna be 4. We get n value and s value. It's off right now, so let's do this. Nope, didn't work. It didn't work. That's the one. It says it's on. Oh, weird. And now it says it's off. Well, if it's on and off, now it's on. Now it's off. But Alexa, stop. What happened to her? Did I say something close to her name? I don't know. She thought I said that I loved her, which I do sometimes. So there's something weird. There is something. Oh, is this value a percentage? No, because now it doesn't say either on or off. 0 it says off. 2 it says nothing, so... Okay, time to do some internet research. Domotics, MQTT, turn, light, on, and off. Light does not switch on with MQTT. Exactly my problem. I have a Raspberry Pi switching on and off by clicking on it also work good. When I give the command that, it switches the light on the dashboard, but the actual light does not go on. That's exactly my problem. What is the result if you enter that? Thanks for that. I did not try that, but I will come back to that. Error on an option switch light. Blah, blah, blah. Is there an actual solution to that? Sorry, I forgot the single quote. Blah, blah, blah. Looks like you may have a capitalization issue. Domotics responds with switch light and you are sending switch light. That command really works. The actual light goes on. Thanks. No problem, I also made that mistake. Why did turn the light only on the dashboard? So let's try that. Mosquito dash T domotics in dash H 10.0.0.232 dash M dash T domotics M switch light EDX4 switch command off. Didn't work. Didn't work. Why? I think this works as designed to enable two-way communication without causing an infinite loop. There are some quite... Huh. Hello, Eric. Welcome to the stream. We are trying to turn the light bulb that is above my head on and off using MQTT. I have set up a domotics server and I have my office lamp here. And oops, cancel. And if I turn it on and off from here, Switching on, switching off, it's off. That's working. Yeah, fancy. It would be fancy if it was actually working. My problem is that if I send the command here to turn it on, it says it's on the dashboard, but it does not actually turn the light on. So I have seen some evidence on the internet that I am not alone, but I haven't seen any solution to that problem. Looks like you may have a capital. Domotics responds with switch light and you are sending switch light. Curl. So if I do that, if I try and do this, oopsie. Curl. So the host is 10.0.0.232 and type command param switch light. Index is 4 and I want to switch the light on. And that turned the light on. That worked. So I want to use MQTT, but that's a solution. Okay. Last time I played with MQTT was trying to get OnTracks to work for tracking my location from my phone to a home server. Yes, I did that for a while. It does work. It does kind of drain the battery on the phone a little bit. It's not as efficient as a native application from the OS vendor. Try reverting back to all the workers switch light. I'm going to try that. This one, I'm going to try and reverting to lowercase. And it's off, so I want to turn it on. Yes! Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Right. So, we know we can post commands to MQTT. So, if I copy this, which is the turn the light on command, and go to oops, it's right just here. Atom. Turn the light on. I'm going to change the shell command, and instead of using the huadm command, I'm going to do that. I'm going to post this to MQTT. And now I'm going to do the same for the turn the light off. Oopsie. Off. Okay. Save that. Thank you for the follow, Normige. Thank you and welcome to the stream. We do all kinds of weird stuff on this channel. Usually, most of the time I do programming stuff, Flutter, Python, or whatever I fancy. But tonight I wanted to do some home automation stuff. So now, it is the great moment of truth. Let me try and redeem from my own channel the turn the light on thingy. And of course, that did not work. Was the light on already? I don't know. Let's try again. I have infinite channel points, so... Okay, it did not work. Turn the light on from Atom. Redemption Twitch. Yes. Turn the light on. I'm going to redo that because I don't know if it's if there's a bug or something. So that's turn the light on. Okay. Oh. Maybe it doesn't have access to the MQTT, the Mosquito Pub command. So let's have a look. Where is Mosquito Pub? Publish pub Mosquito Pub. Mosquito Pub is a snap. It's a snap? Oh, it's a snap. Okay. I didn't install that as a snap. So let's do this. Dot h, no. Okay. Should have been in the path, but I don't know with this thing. Here I'm going to open that and do that and save that. Right. Let's try and turn the light on by triggering this thing manually, if I can. Can I do that? How can I trigger that? I don't know if I can trigger that manually. Eric, did you play with Atom? I don't know if I can trigger this thing manually from Atom. I don't think I can. Okay, let's try. Let's try again and go to the channel points and spend 500 points to turn the light on. And it worked! And spend 100 points to turn the light off. It worked! So it needs the... It needs to... it needs the full path to the thingy. Right, so now you guys can turn my office light on and off by spending your hard-earned channel points. Awesome. Okay, so the next step will be to install some LED strips here on those bookshelves all over here, and place a clock somewhere. But I'm beginning to wonder if the clock that I'm building is not too big to fit in there. So I'm going to do something that probably a streamer should not do. I'm going to stand up and go and check something behind me. I'm gonna have to figure out where I will put this clock. Maybe I can design a stand or something for it and put it in front of the bookshelves. I don't know. But step one will be the LED strip on the bookshelves themselves. So Eric says, I'm planning on trying to migrate some of my Triggerfire workflows to Atom. I don't know what Triggerfire is. I guess it's something that does... is it a web-based service where you can interact with the channel points and things like that? I haven't even touched, the scrapped the beginning of Atom just yet. I'm just playing with the shell exec command, which is fun because with version 0.90 there was not the shell exec command, and so I had to create a web server, and Atom was calling a web server a Python web server, and that web server was doing a shell exec. And so now that's one step removed. And I think I have heard that the MQTT integration is going to be a thing later on. So Triggerfire is a web-based service for Twitch that can interact with channel points and do OBS stuff. Well, that's what Atom does, but Atom does that on your machine, so no risk of data exfiltration. Right. I'm happy because I did install MQTT from scratch. So if you catch the VOD, you can see me install domotigs on the Raspberry Pi from scratch, starting from a fresh Raspbian. And I think what I'm going to do this weekend is scratch that and install Ubuntu Mate on this Raspberry Pi. And then install Mosquitto and Domotix. Domotix was a shell script, so it should work. There's no reason it won't. It works on anything that is Debian based, so that should be okay. Mosquitto exists in the repo for Ubuntu, so it should exist on the Pi too. If it doesn't exist, it's not very hard to compile, if I remember correctly. I did that once. And yeah, so it should run fine on. Sorry. It should run fine on Ubuntu Mate. So, yeah. Well, I am very happy with the results of this integration. That gives me a lot of hope for what I can do with the bookshelves here. I don't really know where I put the strips, but I'm thinking here at the top, and then down to here, and all this whole area here. It's gonna be LEDs. Maybe I'll go down, but we don't see that much. Also, I need to paint that in black because those are custom made. I made those, but they are not black, so I will probably paint that in black, and it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna look a lot better. And then I have this white wall here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Maybe put a fake Twitch award. I don't know if Twitch gives awards like YouTube does, but I can put a fake one. Okay. Unless you guys have questions that I can answer about Atom and Domotix integration. It's been a 1 hour and something stream, so I guess it's a good time to stop. I'm going to give you a few minutes just in case you have questions or remarks or stuff like that. I did run an ad at the beginning of the stream to buy me some pre-roll free time. Did you have problem getting the shell script feature to work? No, not at all. Absolutely no problem. They seem to have fixed... let's go back here. They seem to have fixed the different problem I had, including the fact that Atom wasn't seeing the channel point redemptions when it was started. But now everything seems to be okay. So no, absolutely no problem with that. It just works. I tried last week, but never got it to work. So the thing is, as I noticed just today, is that you need to give the full path to the command you want to execute. Apparently, it doesn't have the standard path in its path. So yeah, so you need to specify the full path there. Mosquitto Pub wasn't working, although it is in the path. So maybe it's not using that at all. It just takes whatever you give it and runs that. So, but I have noticed you can see here, I think it's a bug. I'm gonna have to report that. Is that when you open actions or triggers, the device is no longer selected, which it doesn't prevent it to work. It doesn't prevent it from working. English is hard at 10:30 p.m. on a Thursday. It doesn't remember the device, but it still works. It still works. So yeah, I think it's okay. It's just a problem, a display problem. I'm not surprised. For a bunch of work tooling, I have to give absolute path to everything. Yeah, it's in a way it's kind of a secure thing to not trust what's in the path and execute random stuff from inside another program. So I'm happy with that, actually. I'm happy with that. I just wish they had a small text somewhere saying, please type the full path to the command to execute. But I'm going to suggest that right after this stream, I'm going to jump into their Discord channel and suggest those things. Alright, I am done. We also use the modules utility to load custom path to Python and GCC compilers. What do you mean the modules utility? We also use the modules utility to load custom path to Python and GCC compiler. Okay. There we go. So, I'm going to wait for your answer for a while. I see there are 7 viewers. I'm at 78 followers. So if 2 of you silent listeners wanna follow, that would bring me to 80, and that would make me very happy. On our Linux servers, we have to do module load Python to update our path. Yes, okay. That's a security thing too. Well, when not everything is in the path, it's kind of like the virtual environment for Python. There's actually a thing. Do you know about direnv on Linux? Direnv. This thing here, it will do. I probably can show you what it does. So let's open a new terminal. If I go to my opt directory, nothing happens. If I now go to my Flutter project directories, see what it did? It loaded the .envrc file, and inside this file I have commands. And so every time I enter this directory, it does what's in the .envrc file. And if I go out of this directory by going up, it's unloading stuff. So now if I grep Android SDK root, it's not there. But if I go to Flutter project, it's there. If I go up, it's not there. So that's also a cool way to protect sensitive stuff like passwords and stuff like that you don't need anywhere else on your system, that you just need in one directory because you have something to do. Yeah, you probably heard about that on Wimpy's Twitch channel, because he does use that. That's where I got this thing. Like 90% of the stuff I have and do, that comes from Wimpy's channel. So yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool because what is cool is that let's say I'm going to opt Flutter project and Quick GUI. I took a project at random, this one. Even though the .direnv file is in Flutter project, it's still gonna load it, because from Quick GUI it goes up and looks for .envrc file. And if you're wondering, but what if someone adds a .envrc file in a directory and doesn't tell me about it, and then I cd to that directory and those people installed something like a keylogger or something? Well, let's see. We go into test, and we're going to cp the .envrc file here, right? So let's now imagine someone did that and you don't know about that, and you go to that directory and it says error, it is blocked, because you have to allow that. So you can't just drop a random .envrc file in a directory and it will run it. You have to allow it, and when you see that, hopefully you're gonna wonder what's in there and have a look and say, oh, yeah, okay, that's cool. Or, no, that's not cool, so I'm going to remove that. Okay, let's remove this test directory. I'm alive test. There we go. I cleaned my system. Right, on that note about DROM, and before we get an ad, because we still have 17 minutes, but that's enough for tonight. Let's go back to Domotics here and turn that light. I didn't even know that I could change the color temperature of that light. See? Oh, I can make it like very bluish light or very white, or is that orangish? Orangish, that's a new color, orangish, yeah. But we don't need that because you can only see it on my head, and that's not very pretty. Thank you everyone for joining the chat. Thank you for the follow. Normage. I hope I'm not butchering your name. If you are watching this on YouTube, it has been recorded live on November 11th, 2021 on Twitch. twitch.tv/FrenchGuyCH. Join us next time. It's fun. We do cool stuff. I'm going to show one last time my 7-segment display thingy. Right, let's bring the thing here. This is the bottom part of the segment. Well, the digit. That's the plate that is going to have the small LED strips in there. Cables go from behind, go here, and then goes back in. This then goes inside this thing. And then I've got this nifty cover that is going to come on top of that. And as you can see, it has the segments defined here. Thick walls, so the light should not spill from one segment to the other. And a black thing here to block the light also, and it's all printed in one part. So I've stopped printing after the 4th layer and then changed the filament and resumed printing. And this goes on top of everything else, and when everything works, this is gonna get glued, and that's gonna make one digit, and I need 4 of those. So there we go. Thank you very much, and I will be streaming this weekend. So we're Thursday. I'm going to stream on, I don't know when, but at least once this weekend. And next Tuesday on the Ubuntu On Air channel. I don't know yet what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do something fun. So follow the Ubuntu On Air channel, follow my channel here on Twitch, and well, that's it. Thank you for watching. And oh, raid. Let's find someone to raid. Who can we raid? Music. Mr. Griggles is live. Yeah, I say let's go and raid Mr. Griggle once again. We already raided Mr. Griggles on Tuesday. So let's go and raid Mr. Griggles. How do I do that? /raid. At some point, we should do some fun data science crossover with Ubuntu. Yes, we should. Actually, we should try. Well, it's not convenient for you. The 9:30 p.m. Central European Time, 8:30 p.m. UTC right now. It might not be very practical for you to join me on the Ubuntu On Air channel and do some data science and show up the world that you can do data science on Ubuntu. But anyway, let's read Mr. Griggles. I think it's working. It is working. Yes, you talked about the vacation time. Right, let's go and read Mr. Griggles, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye!